Next guest is a WWE Hall of Famer and is one of the trainers of our new television reality series Tough Enough, which will debut Monday night after Monday Night Raw. He is the host of Tough Enough, and WWE Hall of Famer. Needs no introduction. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Howdy, folks. What's happening? Are we taking questions? Is it just me talking?
Say a few words and then we'll take it up.
Well, I'm looking forward to being in the ring tonight at WrestleMania XXVII. I didn't think I was going to be a part of this event. I'm here, ready to referee. It's going to be a big show tonight. I thought initially when they started putting this show together, they were going to be a little thin. A few injuries, roster's kind of a little bit depleted, but they put together a blockbuster card. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited about Tough Enough. I'm excited about Monday Night Raw tomorrow, and then Tough Enough showing up right after that episode. So anyway, it's a good day to be at the office. Tonight the office is here at the Georgia Dome, so it's going to be a good night for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Any questions anywhere from anybody? Okay, since there's no questions, I'm kidding. Hey, what's happening, pal? How are you?
Like to take around Chicago sometime?
I recognize you, brother. How are you?
Feeling great. How about you?
Absolutely wonderful.
All right.
That was just it. How are you? I'm damn good. Another easy question. You're right there, brother.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, with all the trouble with The Rock, with The Miz, with everybody going on, can we guarantee an impartial referee?
That's what, I'd like to promise that, but I don't know if I can. No, I'm going to call it right down the middle. You know, it's a lot of animosity between Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler, and as it should be. Michael has done a wonderful job of running his mouth and being an arrogant piece of trash. And I'm proud of him for stepping up, because I wondered, this guy is so vanilla, where really is he going to go? And he's found a comfort zone, and he's done really well. And Jerry Lawler is one of my favorite performers of all time. He tells great stories. He's a wonderful interview, and the match is built. They've done a wonderful job with it. What other way to make it better than to bring in myself? So it's going to be a good one.
Much agreed. Thank you.
You in the red shirt?
Man, power into Chicago. What do you think about when you have the what chance at every show you're not there? Like, how does that?
Well, I tell you what, there's some things you do, and I created the what thing when I was a heel. It was just a smart-ass response, just to say something after they tried to lay down some smack on you, and out of disrespect, you just kind of say what, and people still do that. So it's kind of one of those things that stood the test of time, at least as we speak now. It's a testament to how strong it was, or how over I was as a character. But it's interesting when people start doing that. As someone who's speaking, all you need to do is take the pauses out of your speech to eliminate the spot for the what. So there is a way to prevent it. Some people don't seem to realize that, but if you just keep your flow going and don't give them that break, they really can't get it in. So it's all how you play your promo. You can use it to work for you or against you, or choose to ignore it, and it's going to be what it is. But even when you're doing a promo and that what chant happens, you still need to get your message across, so you can't let it rattle you, and some of these cats still get rattled by it. Yes, right there. Yep, you with the blue phone.
Freddie Garcia was such a college client. I was just wondering, how is your experience on Tough Enough different from your experience in the ring? Or is it just the same?
Well, I mean, it's a whole different ballgame. This is a contest. We've got 9 men, 5 women trying out for a contract, with WWE. The winner gets a contract with WWE. In this show, most of the time when you saw Stone Cold Steve Austin in a situation in this ring, it was a guy who was a little pissed off at the system and was always being rubbed the wrong way, and who had a certain mindset to be absolutely number one, no matter what he had to do to get there and stay number one. In Tough Enough, I take the job very seriously. I think in running this show, there's no one that they could have got. They could have done any better than me at this, because I know what tough is. My body of work and my career says that. But I mean, you're going to get different doses of me. There's times when I'm trying to give these kids some advice, and I'm not stone cold all the time. Now, they're certainly going to get that part of me too, because it's a tough business and a tough world, and I want them to pay some dues right off the bat to learn to respect the product inside those ropes and within the confines of WWE. This is a great business, and if you're lucky enough to win that contract, you will have to pay some dues, and I'm going to be tough on you. But you're going to see different levels of Steve Austin in this show. Yo.
Being a fan favorite for so many years, what would you describe the characteristics of a WWE fan?
You know, WWE fans, they want to be entertained. They want to believe. And I think in my body of work, I think I worked extremely hard. You couldn't see through what I did. You know, I believed every time I went out to run my mouth on a promo or be in that ring and have a match with somebody or do whatever I did. I believed everything I did, 120% was real. So the people want to believe. You know, you can have your highs and lows, you're good and you're bad. The people that you like so much sometimes and you just totally hate sometimes, and people that you really want to fall in love with, but it's all about believability. We know who, what, everything, what this business is today in 2011. Not trying to insult anybody's intelligence. You want a good story, and you want to believe, and you want to be entertained. That's what I think a WWE fan would expect from you know, WWE. Right there in the red cap, Georgia Bulldog.
Final question, please.
You had your time here in Atlanta with WCW. WrestleMania XXVII comes back to Atlanta, with WCW. How is that?
You know, it's good to be back here in Atlanta. You know, I lived here in 5 years. 5 years. I lived out in Douglasville on I-20, and I enjoyed my time here. Atlanta's a wonderful time. I left at about 96 when I moved back to Texas. The place has kind of exploded. It's grown a lot, but it's still the jewel of the South. It's still a wonderful place to be. Anytime you're down in this neck of the woods, it's been kind of a hotbed for professional wrestling or sports entertainment, as we call it today. But with all the history and the tradition that's gone on here with the Georgia Championship Wrestling and NWA and Turner, you know, buying that and turning into WCW, a lot of fond memories, and a time when I had a great time in the business with WCW, but I was held down by a lot of bureaucratic red tape and politics, but used that anger and as fuel that when I got the break into WWE to run my mouth, come up with Stone Cold Steve Austin and dominate this industry like no one has ever done before. So it's a good day to be back here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I hope everybody enjoys WrestleMania XXVII.
Stone Cold, Steve.
No, I'm happy. I got back in the ring with a couple of kids and Tough Enough, and I think if you know, this show does well, and I'm looking forward to this show. I think you're going to enjoy the show when you get a chance to see it. But I'm going to mix it up even more with these kids in the ring. I've enjoyed being back. I'm not trying to make a full-time comeback. I'm very happy doing what I'm doing. I'm 100% pain-free and living a good life. I'm happy what the business has done for me, what I've done for the business, but it's not like I'm looking for a return. But you know, you never say never. In the right situation, something comes up. Yeah, anything could happen, but I'm not, you know, just trying to sit here and say, yeah, I'm looking for a match, because I'm not. But can I still go? You damn right I can. Like only Stone Cold can do. Stomp a mud hole and walk it dry any day of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey guys, y'all have a good time. Enjoy the event.